Today I'm going to read The Koala Who Could. I'm going to turn it to the first page where the words are. See, The Koala Who Could by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. And then it starts on this page with all the bright colored animals and everything. And it says, in a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes blew soft on a warm golden morning, in a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree. Before I turn the page, do you see Kevin in the trees? Yeah, it does look like a beautiful place. A nice gray fellow you never would meet, as soft as a soft thing from ear tufts to feet. His favorite way to relax in the sun was to cling and to nap and to munch on a leaf bun. And after all this, well, he'd need a nice rest. Yes, Kevin liked sticking to what he knew best. What is it that he knows best? I haven't quite figured that out yet, but it's something that he keeps doing because he's good at it. Let's see. Let's turn the page. You see, high up was safe, since he liked a slow pace, while the ground down below seemed a frightening place. Too fast, and too loud, and too big, and too strange. Nope. Kevin preferred not to move or to change. I figured it out, what he does best. He sits up in the tree, away from all of those things he mentioned. Being too fast, too loud, too big, too strange. Now let's turn the page and see. So he clung to his tree as he knew what to do, and was never too keen to try anything new. So when Wombat stopped by and shouted one day, "Hey Kevin, why don't you come down here and play?" I think," he replied, "I should stay on my plant. I'm busy right now. No, I'm sorry, I can't." "Why not?" cried the ruse with a super loud cheer. "Yes, why?" called the dingoes. "There's nothing to fear." But Kevin, who'd never been one to act fast, said, "I've clinging to do, but it's nice that you asked." So he's clinged up in the tree. He's holding on tightly to the branches in the tree. And then in Australia, you notice they said cried the roos, kangaroos, but they're also called dingoes. So we call them kangaroos in America, but they say roos or dingoes in Australia. Okay, let's turn the page. As Kevin sat watching them chatter and share, a part of him wished he could join in down there. But he knew he'd miss home. It was so dark and so late. The whole thing was risky. Adventure could wait. Whatever the invite, he'd always say no. Oh dear, it seemed Kevin just couldn't let go. Poor Kevin, he's scared of the world. He's scared to leave home and try new things. So, his life was the same no matter the day. The weeks came and went, and the months rolled away. And Kevin stayed still while the world moved around until he awoke to a worrying sound. So Kevin's life is pretty boring, but something has made him get worried. I wonder what sound that could be. Oh, we gotta turn the book. Tap, tap. The sound went. Well, this was a blow. Tap, tappity tap, 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 tap. Oh no! Uncling! The crowd called, which had gathered below. Leap and we'll catch you. Just let yourself go. But Kevin was scared. Let go? No, I shan't. I won't, shouted Kevin. Oh dear, I just can't. Whoop! Down came the tree, and with it was bringing crash and a wallop, a Kevin still clinging. Kevin, he carefully opened one eye and looked at the love staring down from the sky. Then one paw by one paw, he loosened his hold. He felt springy and light and happy and bold. The worst he could think of had now come to pass, and he was just fine. Why, he felt quite first class. So when Wombat leaned over and held his paw out, Kevin no longer felt worry or doubt. When Dingo asked, "Now will you come out to play?" the crowd all joined in with a "What do you say?" And even though he wasn't part of his plan, Kevin replied, "Yes, I think I can." And Kevin, from then on, was always can do. Because life can be great when you try something new. Oh, I love that story. The back of the book says, sometimes a little change can open your world to big possibilities. So we should be like Kevin the koala and try new things.